All right, so this is my first, one of my first drone flights after a little bit of practice. So I'm at the edge of our property, actually in the right off the property line, going up, looking at the lake, trying to see, get my bearings. So the drone goes up to 200 feet max in this beginner mode, and I get up in the air and just kind of look around, see what's see what's going on. The lake looks really good. The water levels look like they're up a little bit. Just trying to get my bearings because I'm still trying to figure out where everything is and get my viewpoints. There's the little peninsula across the bay from our place. So I'm going to go out over the water, and you can kind of see how clear the water is this time of the year. You can see the ground under the water. You can see the ridge, so it's real clean. There's not a lot of algae yet. So I go on out, kind of get over the bay, try to see what's going on. This is our little bay that we live on, a couple of piers. That pier there to the right was our neighbor, Craig, and that little dot that you see in the center left of the screen, that's where pretty much where our stairs are. And I didn't know that when I was flying this, so I'm kind of searching around looking to see where everything is. So I did a little jump cut there. I cut some stuff out that wasn't really very helpful. Now I gotta figure out where my bearings are. And at the bottom of the screen, you can kind of see some of the stats. They're all in metric, but you can see I'm at 39 meters. There's H colon, 34 meters, 31 meters. So that's the height level relative to where I took off up on top of the ridge. So I'm still relatively high. I'm above, well above the water. And the water is, 15 meters or so, 50 feet below where I took off. So now I'm coming down, looking to see where I'm at. Now height is down to 9 meters, 6 meters, you know, still higher than up on top of the ridge. So I'm looking around. Again, I don't know where the stairs are at this point. Some fisher people over there doing some fishing along the shoreline, so I didn't want to bother them. So I decided to kind of back off a little bit, don't get too close. Now I'm going down again, trying to figure out where things are. My height, I'm down to 0 right there. That was level with the where I was up on top of the hill. So now I'm a little bit negative. I'm negative 1.4 meters above the ground. Well, I gotta watch out for trees. I'm gonna come down, looking for in this maiden voyage, looking for the stairs. Now this drone is well below me. I can't see it, and I'm doing this all with the cameras, and I've got a map I can watch. So now I recognize the stairs. You can see them there in the back. So all right, playing around, looking where the water is, because I'm negative 5 meters. So I can still go quite a bit lower. But again, a mistake is catastrophic, I guess. So now that I think right now I recognize that log, whatever that round white thing is. I got to walk down and go see what that is. I need to put a marker out so I can get some bearings in the future. But there's our stairs going up to the house. All right, now I've recognized it because I'm seeing this on my tiny iPhone screen, trying to recognize everything, get in. Probably should get down below that branch. Come on in there just a little bit more maybe, and look up the stairs. So there we are, looking up the stairs. It's a 50-foot climb. I think it's 66 stairs. So from our shoreline up, now I'm just going to do a back away, kind of showing our whole shoreline. And then I think right here, I'm just going to hit the return to home. So what this drone does is it says, okay, if you want to go back to where we started, you hit return to home. It goes up to 200 feet, which should be above any obstacles, any trees, and that's what it does. So this is going to go up to a total of, I think, 60 meters. If you can see the total in the lower left-hand corner, H, it should go up to 60 meters, and then you can see me in the distance with the skid steer, and I'm a little bit to the left. I'm walking around trying to watch the drone, and it's doing all this flight automatically. Now I can play with the camera at this time, so I can have the camera pan up and down and around. So it goes up to 200 feet, comes back to the GPS coordinates where it took off, and it looks a little bit close with these trees, but it gets right above its landing spot. It then orientates, I'm moving the camera down here, but then it orientates itself to the direction in which the drone was aiming when it took off. And so then, and that white dot there is I think an 18-inch log from our oak tree. and we unfortunately had to cut down. And so then I come on down, and it's pretty close. It doesn't always land exactly where it took off. GPS is only good to 3 feet either way, 1 meter. So, but it would have come down not quite on the log, but it would have missed it by about 2 feet. So I'll end up boarding. I'll stop it here, and right, just in time I stopped it. And now I got to get my bearings, because I got to get the drone rotated to the proper orientation. So forward is forward. There it is. Now I'm trying as best I can to move this drone around. There's a manual landing. Haven't done this much, and then I'm down on the log. The end.